Good morning. I'm Andrea Storm, and I give myself permission to just be authentic, to speak authentically, to touch those subjects naturally that are concerning to me, right? That bother me, to process for me, and in doing so, maybe not. Who knows? Maybe I'll just turn this off and be like, whatever, or maybe it'll help somebody else to navigate their life and to process their life, right? I have a hole back there. What's going on back there? I better brush my hair. It's freaking me out. Anyway, so talking, right? Talking is important so that we're able to communicate with each other. And speech is greatly impacted by the inside of our mouths. You may check it out yourself while you're speaking, but you probably push your tongue against certain areas of your mouth while you speak. In my case, without the use of my upper teeth any longer, I've had to adapt and adjust and train myself again to be able to speak. Now I use the lower part of my teeth, right, to push my tongue against that in an effort to articulate words. Some people may take their ability to communicate and articulate for granted, as I did so many years of my life. Now that I am participating in yoga, exercise, dance, love to dance, I'm also finding that my general mood has elevated. My desire to care for myself has increased. And that addresses the need for my dental care to be completed, right? Which means I'm going to have to teach myself how to talk again, boo-boo. Which is a real bummer. So I'm practicing. I'm practicing articulating without utilizing my bones that protrude out of an individual's mouth. Yeah, teeth. Dudes, take care of your teeth. They haven't quite figured out yet how to regrow your teeth, right? But they're working on it. In the meantime, know that I'm sorry that my family didn't help me to better understand dental care. I'm sorry that when they came into the schools one time a year from a dental office, basically trying to, fish for new clientele, right? They didn't tell me that they were there looking out for their own interests. I sensed it, right? So that didn't come off well. They really needed to care. And I think that's what's missing in the world, generally speaking, is care, that genuine care for one another. To really care. And that's everywhere. That's across the board in everything that we do. And being able to utilize our throat chakra, right? Being able to speak and articulate our truth, being able to be authentic should never be anything that is taken for granted. We should really, really, really appreciate that. Because I suspect I'll be going through a process of learning how to speak again. Now, good news is I've learned what's on my mind, so I've got no problem articulating that. And believe me, I will use body language I have adapted. Stomping of the feet. Arms up in the air. Two of my favorites. So, I'm here, navigating my own process. I'll remember these days fondly, maybe. Maybe I'll be like, oh, shoot, delete this. Who knows? Let me know if you decide to care for yourself. Because it isn't until I was able to care, genuinely care for myself, that I was able to, again, put it out into the world. The wounded coyote, the wounded cat, the wounded dog, the wounded warrior, the wounded Andrea was wounded. But I'm healing, right? From all of the internal and external wounds of this living experience. And in doing so, I want to be careful before, during, after. Because I don't want to be chasing tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. I want to be right here in this moment. So be well. Love. How's this go? Love you.